Hey. So, we're gonna get into, oh wait, actually, yeah, let's do that. Wait, do I want to do that? Yeah, it's feel right. It feel right. Um, what's up, y'all? Hola. So I'm getting tired of reading these energy charts. So I keep trying to come up with stuff. And today I figured we would look and see what was going on behind the scenes, because y'all know the selection's getting ready to come up. Okay. Call them what you choose. Okay. And please allow me the freedom to do the same. But the selections is getting ready to come up soon. And I know they behind the scenes doing stuff because we done looked at this before. And they said that they was doing stuff. So let's just check in again and make sure that they ain't up to no sneaky stuff that we don't already know about. What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Shout out to the best damn mods on YouTube, okay? Yes, please, thumbs up the video when you come in. You multitasking, you? For those of y'all who paid for readings, give me, because I'm kind of like booked. So, like, just like give me, be patient, okay? As soon as I look at my schedule, and trust me, y'all ain't missing nothing. I ain't saying nothing because y'all ain't missing nothing. I know y'all just, got to me some of the new ones. Give me a second. I didn't forget. I got y'all, okay? Hey, darling. Hey, cool. Hey, so what's y'all the best. Okay. We finna look and have Big Mama and them go and get all up in these people's business. Because they like to play in our face, And then I'm starting to notice something. Remember we did that when we was talking about that Franken meat? Y'all remember? When I had read that thing for y'all, where they had got on TV and was like, yeah, the government just approved a thing where that now all the restaurants can sell Franken meat. It's lab grown meat. They got it right up on TV and said it. Ain't nobody bat an eye. I mean, I did. But let me tell you what I'm starting to notice now. Everybody got some nuggets. They got a sale on their nuggets and their chicken sandwiches. And you know what it made me think about that movie? They cloned Tyrone. And I said, ooh, these dirty dogs love to play in our face. Don't they, y'all? Don't they love to play up in our face? But you know what? At this point, I ain't even mad at them no more. I feel like it's our fault. Because, like, what we doing? Like, we just gonna let them play in our face like that? That's why, let me tell you something. That's why people from other places can come over here and y'all see them on TV attacking the po-po and scrapping with us, and they talking about they starting up gangs and they taking over the neighborhoods and blah, blah, blah. That's why. Hey, Kevin. Everybody got a sale going on, Mara. Everybody, girl. My son gonna hit. I was talking to my son earlier. He said, hold up. Wendy's got 50 nuggets for da-da-da-da. I said, oh, Lord. They sure know how to play in the American people face. I don't know how they tell us. In America, right? They feed us pride. They be like, oh, America, we're the greatest country on earth, blah, blah, blah. But when you start traveling and you start talking to these people in this other country, they don't think that. They do not think that. I remember I asked that man, I said, what are y'all taught about us? Black Americans. What are y'all taught about us? Child, when I tell you these folks getting taught something totally different than what you think we know. Wow, we so ignorant. I'm telling you, we so ignorant. I be talking to some people sometimes out here in South America. I be like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about USA. I really don't. I don't know. United States. I call it the United States of America. Well, there it is. Big Mama and them talking. What y'all talking about? Give me one more. You know what we on. Okay. So the first card you have is firm foundation, and then you have accelerated motion. Okay, these two came in side by side for a reason. This card, well, okay. I really don't want this reading to start off deep, but it look like, I mean, it just is. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this, right? See, I be trying to, when y'all see me look to the side and y'all see me stop and y'all see me start thinking, it's because this platform is so sensitive. You have to be really, 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 really careful what you say on this platform in particular, okay? So when y'all see me do that, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how to articulate what I know what I need to say, but I need to articulate how to say it without triggering this platform, okay? So back in the day, right, in old stories like the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Bible, the Quran, things like that, when people would have dreams and they would dream about things that they didn't quite understand or things that they couldn't really imagine, like say for instance you was born 1,000 years ago and you never saw like an electric car or a cell phone or a television. You get what I'm saying? That imagine trying to explain something that doesn't have a name. Like you went to sleep, you had a dream, and something had a name, and you didn't know what to call it. Okay, so this is my pow pow bang bang bloom bloom card. Okay, for those of y'all, especially who watch me on Patreon, y'all know what this means. This means like bombs over Baghdad. Yeah, don't pull the thing out unless you plan to bang. Bombs over Baghdad. I'm trying to say it without triggering nothing, okay? But we have strong foundation here, or firm foundation, okay? Pay attention to the mountain action going on in the background. Pay attention to the little, castle or building or home or safe haven, whatever that is back there behind you. There is going to be a safe place for some people, okay? And, one of the things that pissed me off when I do this reading, like readings like this, the thing that pisses me off about it is so many people are fearful. And I don't understand, like, I guess I used to, but I don't really understand the fear factor. I don't get it. And the reason why I don't understand it is because I feel like if whatever is meant to be is going to happen anyway, then what, like, even if I'm scared, it's still going to happen, right? So what's the point? Like, what's the sense of me being scared? I might as well just move around through life, have fun, enjoy myself, laugh as much as I can laugh, cry when I need to cry, pray when I need to pray, punch shit when I need to punch shit, drink a drink when I need to drink a drink, smoke a tree when I need to smoke a tree. I need to just go about my life doing what I would normally do anyway. Like, scared for what? If it's still gonna happen, I'm scared, and then what? It prevents nothing. That's just like in certain situations, I choose not to cry. I mean, it doesn't make me a less sensitive woman. It's just that, okay, if it's something that I really need to cleanse my soul about, something that's really vexing me, yes, I'll let it out. But I'm not really the crying type. I'm not that type of chick. Like, I'm not going to cry over something I can't change. I'm not going to cry over a person wanting to be with somebody other than me. Like, so I see people every day I want to be with other than you. Fuck what you talking about? That's a very normal human experience. I don't expect for a person to get with me and like me and be in a relationship with me and not think that somebody else will be interested in them or me. That's stupid. Of course somebody gonna be attracted to her, especially if you like nice looking people. If you like good looking people, or you like nice looking things, you like nice cars and nice homes, and then get mad when people like envying your shit. Like, you should be ready for it. You should be ready as soon as you go out and make a purchase, something beautiful, something extravagant, something coveted. You should already expect haters. A smart person would be expecting haters. They would be. It wouldn't matter how they look. It could be their mama, their daddy, their sister, their brother, their boyfriend, their husband, their wife, their kids. A smart person is ready for that because we already know what comes with the territory. So you have to look at life the same way. If something is meant to be, it's gonna be, then what the hell you scared about? There's no reason for you to do that, okay? Spirit is saying you need to be focusing on your positive movement forward, okay, and not so much this emotional loss. That comes with the territory. It comes with it. It's a part of life, okay? Nothing is forever. People die, animals die, plants die. You know, the seasons change, trees die, everything goes through a season, okay? Rest and rejuvenate came in kind of like this, so it means that you guys need to be resting and rejuvenating, probably spending a little more time doing that than whatever it is that you over here doing, fearing and being scared, okay? But it pisses me off when people operate in fear because that's so ignorant to me. Like, do you? Like, at the end of the day, yes, it's good to know what's going on with tarot. Like, getting a tarot reading for some people is healthy. For some people, it's not. I tell y'all that all the time. Some people will get right off from a tarot reading and go into instant panic. And it's like, well, what the fuck was the point in that? Would you go and get... Why'd you go get a reading if you were just going to get off the phone or get off of your, your reading and then go and panic? That was stupid. The whole point of a reading is to know what's surrounding you so you can make the right decisions that you need to make in order to make what you want to happen. And the things that you don't want to manifest to not manifest. That's the whole point of knowing the energy. If it's going to happen anyway, shit. One thing you could do is change how you move. It's called the butterfly effect, What else they got going on? Okay, yeah. Yeah, just know that. Let's just talk about the cards. Okay, so we had a solar plexus chakra. It did come out in the upright. That's a great thing. Chakra cards coming out in the upright is always positive for us over here. Okay, but spiritual strength came in sideways. Okay, and that's what I mean by fear. Like, you have to just let things be what they are. You have to allow things to do what they're going to do. Sometimes we have to get out of the way and just allow life to life. You know how many of y'all will like literally stand in your own way? Y'all will hit me up for a reading, right? Y'all be like, Queen, this happening for me and that's happening for me, and what's gonna happen? What's gonna be there? And I'll be like, oh, okay, here it is. I see it, right? And then y'all will go and mess the whole thing up. Humans, man. You know what the Bible is full of? A bunch of people running around fucking up. That's all it is. Just like us, just back in the day, a bunch of people running around making mistakes, being stupid, not listening, doing everything you can think of under the sun is in that book. Everything. Raping, lying, cheating, stealing, murder, everything you can think of is all in there. All of it. It's all in there. And it's funny to me how people can read that book and then turn around and judge somebody, or turn around and tell somebody they're not worthy of a heaven or a hell or whatever it is that it's whatever this afterlife that everybody is so fascinated with, right? And another thing that trips me out about it is so many people, and this is the reason why I question a lot of narratives, because so many people will be like, you see it all the time on social media. Oh, I died and I went to hell. I died and I went to heaven. I died and this happened. I died and and then you be like, why is so many different recollections of death if it's not based off of what we do and how we live and what we believe? It gotta be. It's too many different scenarios that people are saying is happening when they having these near-death experiences. Now, personally, when I had mine, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't remember. When I came to, I didn't remember shit. All I remember was everybody was sitting around me praying, and I'm over here looking like, where the chicken at? Because I was hungry. Like, I was real hungry. But, yeah. I don't see the point in fearing. I just don't get it. Patience is needed. Okay. Pay attention to the verbiage in the card. You see how there's like this plant in her hand. There's nothing else there. It's just the plant and it's growing magically. Thank you for the Cash App. I think that's salsa. Thank you, baby. Okay. But patience is required and needed because this is a very trying time for a lot of people with triumphant success and with authority. Okay, so you already know they finna select somebody, okay, to be the voice of the people, okay, or whatever you want to call it. They gonna do that. That's what they up to. That's what it look like one of their main concerns is pow pow bang bang and power. Mm. Thank you. Mm. So prosperity begins came in sideways. Some of y'all really, you know, I don't know how many damn times I'm gonna have to ask y'all to do this, but I'm gonna tell y'all this time because asking don't seem to be working. Go to the dollar store, take you like $5 or $10 and go start yourself a vision board, please. Some of y'all really, 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 really have an issue with like getting in y'all own way. Y'all literally stand in y'all own way and be doing this. And be talking about it's obstacles in my way, Queen. Yeah, it's you. We got trapped in fear here. Y'all already know what else this card means to me. Okay, this is that concentration camp energy I'm getting here. So they're still very much so focused on power, control, all that. Okay, and they do have a victorious plan in mind. And this is the reason why you got to stay one step ahead of these people. Because don't forget, at the beginning of the reading, we had that firm foundation and a secure place. I mean, it does look like it's pretty boring, but it does look like a secure place for some. Okay, um, personally, I would take the advice that Big Mama and them always give us, and I would personally move around because I feel like moving around is a little bit better of an option than to just be sitting around doing this shit all day. That don't look healthy to me. That right there look like a problem, and I don't like this victory and success coming in next to it because it look like whoever is trying to focus on this energy is they're doing a good job. Okay. The throat chakra came in the upright, and material and spiritual prosperity came in the upright. Okay, so excuse me. At some point, at least from the beginning to the sentence of the sentence to the end of the sentence, it does look like some of you will be getting your thoughts in order here. Okay, just like I said, remain steadfast. Like if you one of them people that know that you done conquered all type of stuff in your life, just be strong, man. Like don't like try not to stress too much because I think that people don't let this thing get too far gone. You know what I'm saying? Like not us, right? Like not us per se, but like our ancestors, like they gave away too much. They let too many things slide. It's like the power dynamic just looks so uneven, unfair, unnurtured, you know? Um, it's bad. It looks bad. Yeah, it looks real bad. Give me one more. Thank you. All right, so we have spiritual union. Okay, this is always good, coming to oneself. Okay, becoming one with yourself. That's always beautiful. Like I said, steadfast. Stand your ground here, okay? All right, so Spirit is telling you that no matter what, you do have the strength to do because what Big Mama and them used to say, God won't give you more than you can bear or some shit like that. I think it's something like that. And that's facts. Whatever. I mean, we could argue all day about what and who God is and all that, energies, the feminine and masculine and all that other stuff, but whatever. We ain't gonna do that today. What I'm gonna say is it would be a good idea for some people to literally start working on themselves. And unfortunately, and I'm going to say this, and I think this is the first time I ever said this on camera, but I'm going to say it anyway. Um, I think that there are not a whole lot of people included in this. Standing your ground, next to this, we had a conflict and defeat card, but it came in sideways, okay? So I feel like there's not going to be a whole lot of people that are going to be experiencing this victory here, okay? There's going to be more people probably not. But, I wouldn't, like I said, at this point, especially at this point in my life, I'm just like, okay, Spirit, whatever. I done did what I felt was the right thing to do. I ain't saying I was right. It might not have always been the right thing to do because I done showed bust some people side their head, hun. I have. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. For the most of them, I'm not sorry. For the most of them, I'm not. Because they was asking for it. They deserved it, okay? Every lump they got, they deserved it. But as I mature, I understand that I didn't have to react that way. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But they did deserve it. We got the sacral chakra that came in kind of like this, okay? So maybe not feeling like oneself, especially with your some of y'all might be, when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing, sexual. Some of y'all might be, you know, feeling like that. Next, we have discontent and boredom. Okay, maybe you're not interested in that whole sacral chakra action, you know, doing the bang, bang, bang or whatever. But, you know, whatever the case may be, just whatever it is that you're doing, just make sure you're nurturing yourself. Transformation just came in, okay? Going through a spiritual awakening. Aren't we always? It seems like we always are, right? Remember the X-Men reading? That's been coming up a lot. Y'all remember the X-Men reading when it was showing that we was going to be getting our superpowers and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, too, while we go through these last few cards. Okay. So transformation started this sentence off, okay? It kicked everything off. Okay, pay attention to the verbiage in the card. She got her own old self here in her hand. She's become her new self. You know, I want to call something out on this card, right? Anytime you see anything with wings, like you see those wings behind her, anytime you see anything with wings, like a bug or like a butterfly, what do you call them damn things? Like moths, you know, flyy stuff that fly. Shit, not flyy stuff that fly. For the most part, like that, like these type of wings. Okay, they have to kind of break themselves free before they're able to fly, before they're able to, like, think of butterflies, right? They start off with these little ugly ass caterpillars and they all hairy and all these weird looking shapes and they be moving all icky, right? And then they go in a little cocoon and they wrap themselves in this silk, you know, bath, and they just sit there and they marinate and they do their thing, and then, you know, they get these beautiful wings, and then now they can see life from a different perspective because they're not on the ground slithering around anymore. They're up and they're looking and they're seeing. And that's kind of like this transformation is what we are supposed to get when we go through a spiritual awakening. It's supposed to be something that makes you stronger and something that makes you more beautiful, right? I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I'll be babbling when I get on here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be hitting them trees and stuff sometime before I come on here. So y'all have to forgive me, child. My thoughts be running and stuff. I be chasing them. They faster than me, though. Next, we have partnerships and alliances, okay? So it does look like spirit is bringing something in here or someone to aid you on your journey. Maybe somebody with more knowledge than you, somebody who's been through what you're getting ready to go through or whatever the case may be. Spirit is telling you to make sure you choose wisely, okay? We should always, if you're an adult, this should always be what you're doing on a regular everyday, but you should always be making wise decisions. I don't care what it is. Age is no excuse. I don't care what anyone says. You have to make the right decisions for yourself, okay? And you have to hold yourself accountable. If you do something stupid, you get knocked up, your baby daddy went upside your head, you had went to jail because you had to fight the other girl down the street because she was sleeping with him and this and that, blah, blah. Look, hold yourself accountable too. Yes, stay accountable for what they did, but so are you, okay? Next, we have patience and planning. Okay, please journal, write shit down, okay? Sometimes things don't make sense in the moment, but they make sense later. Finally, at the end of this sentence, we have solitude, but this came out in the reverse, okay? So some of you may not be God, I'm talking too fast. Some of you may not be experiencing as much creativity as you would normally experience. Maybe you got having like, what do they call it? Writer's block or something like that. Just go with the flow. Like, you know, if you can't think of nothing and you can't be creative right now, just rest. Focus on the rest part. They told us to rest earlier, so just rest. Like, don't get your panties in a bunch. You feel me? Go with the flow. Ooh, look at these. I like the last three so far. Give me two more, big man. One more. Thank you. Hey. I like this whole last sentence. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay. I do. I really do. All right. So the first kicker in this sentence is the intuition card. Yes, Lord. Please. Okay. Next to that came destiny. Intuition and destiny, honey. Okay? Yes, Lord. Please, like I said earlier, what is meant to be is gonna be. Okay, whatever it is that's gonna go down, it's gonna go down. So it ain't no sense in you being in fear and ripping and running. Oh Lord, I'm gonna run and they gonna do this and they gonna do that. Yeah, they gonna do that shit anyway. Okay, so be smart. I feel like low key, I'm gonna tell you, the more that I read on this topic, the more I'm starting to feel like, excuse me, these readings that we've been doing on this topic in particular is low key warning, because it be feeling like spirit be saying, listen, this what's happening, y'all. Get your money together. Start investing. Get on YouTube. Every single time I do these readings, they all end up coming together. And I'll be like, I see what you're saying, but I don't know if they see what I'm saying or what you saying. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to get myself to articulate shit right for y'all, but it's hard for me to censor myself. That's why sometimes y'all see me stumbling over my words. I get choked up. I be like, because you can't say nothing. Like, you can't say nothing on here, man. It's annoying. I be feeling like I'm in like kindergarten. Next we have light. Okay, so light workers, you definitely should have something here for you in this message, all right? Next we have awareness, and to kick the sentence off at the end, we have the waiting game. So some people look like they waiting on spirit. I'm gonna tell you, I don't think that's a good idea. If you one of those people sitting back and like, oh, God gonna save me, Jesus gonna come, and the whole world gonna bow down and da da da. Look, I'm not saying all that stuff not gonna happen, but all I'm saying is this: this is what you doing while you waiting. Look at the card. Look at the tree inside of the glass. The hourglass is not growing. There's no root. There's roots, but there's nothing to nurture the tree. So the tree can't grow. It's stuck. It's basic. It hasn't even reached its full potential. It's still a baby, for God's sake. But look at it. It's stunted. And then here somebody is just walking around in circles, just waiting on nothing. And I don't reckon, like, this is not the type of message that Queen would endorse for you. I wouldn't tell you to be like, oh yeah, it looks like a good idea for you to sit back and just wait on spirit to come through and save you. It's almost like, nah, you got to do this work. That's you. That's you. Both of them. That's you. You have to do the work. Okay? Period. I don't see nothing showing up to help your ass. So, I mean, if you want to sit back and wait on something to help you, then feel free. But I'm just telling you what I see. Okay? Then we got destiny and we got light. Okay? So they talking to somebody. And you supposed to know who you is. Bottom of the deck, we had that third eye chakra. Okay? Doubling down on awareness, intuition. Okay? Listen. Pay attention to yourself. I keep telling y'all this too, and this keeps coming out in the readings as well. Y'all got to learn to trust yourself. Some of y'all can't. Listen, let me tell you something. Some of y'all can't trust nobody. Y'all can't trust y'all mama. Y'all can't trust y'all daddy. Y'all can't trust y'all friends. Y'all don't trust your boss. You don't trust your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your children. Some of y'all can't trust nobody and have the audacity to not trust yourself. Ain't no way. Let me tell you something. When I was younger, how old was I? I was probably about 12, 13, I want to say. When I started to wrap my mind around the fact that I ain't had nobody. I ain't had nobody, not for real. I mean, yeah, I could go talk to some people, but I ain't had nobody I could go to and pour my heart out and be like, oh, let me tell you about all the things that happened. Didn't nobody care. Everybody was doing their own thing. By the time I turned 16, it was solidified for me. When I went through that situation with my dad, that shit was solidified for me. I was like, oh, I don't need to, yeah, that's all I needed to know right there. And I figured it out, and now I already know what's up. I used to say it when I was younger. I used to be like, don't let me get sick. Because if I get sick, boy, I'm in trouble because I can't stop doing nothing. And I still low-key feel like that, now. Shit, I'm not in the U.S. with my family yet. I'm out here in South America by myself. Shit, something go down, I gotta take care of me. And like that all my life. I'm gonna get y'all some advice. Guidance, oracle card. Yeah, they still up to no good. Okay, they can't help it. See, it's up to no good. But y'all be cool. Don't let them get in your head and have you worrying about what else. Okay? Don't let them do it to you. All right, we'll keep it. 3 more. 2, 1. Thank you. All right, first goddess you got is Bast. She says independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Not according to the manosphere. Your independence gets you left and unprotected. That's what your independence is. You. Okay. Next we have Solace. She says bodies of water. Spend time near water such as a lake, river, or ocean to recharge our batteries. We have Mother Mary. She says expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. We have Lakshmi. She says bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. That's what Lakshmi said. Okay? I just told y'all the same thing. Arakura says blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. Next we have Maeve. She says cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. We have Mary Magdalene who says unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. And finally, we have Una. She says, ease it does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Okay? Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Everything. And that's what y'all need to remember. Okay? Well, that's the reading about what they doing behind closed doors. Listen, y'all. About this fear situation, right? Because all the rest of it, I ain't really surprised. Like I don't think the narrative been different for a long time. Okay. I'm just saying, don't come in here with that crypto stuff. Hey, get rid of this person over here trying to scam y'all. Somebody get rid of get rid of the crypto person. Snappy one. Don't be talking about no okay. Get rid of that fool. He about to scam somebody. I don't want to let him do it on my channel. Go somewhere else with that shit. Listen. I don't think the narrative have ever changed. I think it's been the same narrative for a long time. But you know what I think the kicker would be if people decided to change. Because it's sad when I can pick the Bible up and read about people that act the same way folks act today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't be able to pick up a book from over 2,000 years ago and be able to associate it with the people. Like, why ain't nothing changed in 2,000 years? We still doing the same, like, for real? That's what we doing 2024 whole years later. I mean, unless somebody lying to us about dates, and that's possible. We know that's always possible. Okay? But when are we gonna change? If it's true, right? If the book that people say is a true book, but I question stuff. Listen. I'm queen. I'm always gonna have my questions. Okay, I don't understand. I'm gonna listen. This is just how I am. Okay. Any person that tell me a story about somebody else, I'm always gonna question the other side of the story. My thing is this: you got all these books, right? And I'm talking about the Bible. You have all of these books. And you mean to tell me the greatest man that they say ever walked the face of the earth decided not to write one? Muhammad wrote one. They said Buddha wrote one. Genghis Khan wrote books. Martin Luther King wrote books. Malcolm X wrote books. uh Tesla, whatever that Tesla dude was, left behind stuff. Artists leave behind artwork. You decided to just be the best person to ever walk the earth and you didn't write nothing. Okay, I'm questioning. That's just me though. I don't know. I want to know why you didn't. Why you ain't write nothing? Why you ain't confirm Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John, or whoever was before? Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I got a problem with that. I'm just saying. I just think people, and I think people need to get to the point where they're okay with being great. I think people have a problem with seeing other people greatness. They have a problem with seeing other people happy. They have a problem with seeing other people prospering. They have a problem with people doing better than them. They have a problem with so many things that just makes absolutely no sense to me. Like why as if we're all having this human experience that everybody talks about, right? Why can't we just experience the human experience without all of the judgments, without all of the war, without all of the disagreements? Why can't everybody just believe what, like, give rid of all of the literature about belief, right? And just let people believe what they want. Just let babies come into the world, let them grow up and believe about people based off of their experiences and not what they read in a book, not what they heard somebody else say, not what somebody taught them, not because they mama believe it or they daddy believe it. Just leave them be. Get them go out in the world, experience what they got. I mean, teach them the other stuff, reading, writing, arithmetic, all that shit, how to count and all that and all that. But let them be. Let them believe whatever the fuck they want. Like, don't take them to no church, no synagogue, no mosque, none of that. Just leave them be. Let them experience life and then decide what they want to believe. I wonder what type of people we would turn out to be. I wonder who we would be. I do. I wonder that all the time. I wonder if people were left alone and allowed to just be whatever their natural God given potential is, what would we be? Who would we be? Who would we be? Like where would we be? What would the world look like? You know? And I question that. I'm always going to question that. I'm always going to question certain things. There's always going to be certain things that is always going to sit in the back of my head. And like I told y'all, if I ever had a chance to meet whoever this God character is, I just want one thing: smoke one with me and let's talk. I just want to, I just want to talk. I just want to know. I want to know a lot of stuff. I just want to talk like friends. Like, tell me what was you thinking? Like, I want to know, what was you thinking when you created people? And then you let them just keep doing the same shit over again. I don't know. I don't like it. But whatever. That's how I feel. But anyways, I mean, we saw they gonna do what they gonna do, y'all. The selection's gonna go down. You gonna have the concentrations and all that stuff we saw. Okay, the bombs over Baghdad and all that. Okay, they gonna do that. But I just really wonder if there's any great people out there that may possibly run across this video at some point in time. Who knows when? I don't know what my um who my voice is supposed to reach, right? But I do believe that there's a reason I'm on the World Wide Web. But whomever this message may find, and this message in particular speaks to your heart, um, allow yourself the freedom to love how you want to love and live how you want to live, with nobody controlling you, with nobody telling you what to do, with nobody making you feel pressure to do anything you don't want to do. Life free. Okay. And I don't, like I said, I don't know who that message in particular is for, but I feel like it's for somebody. I feel like somebody's soul is going to be touched. Okay. And raise your babies that way. Teach the next generation to be free. We don't have to abide by any of the rules that have been set up for us. We, the people, are the majority. Why we're being controlled by a small percentage is because it's allowed. Y'all keep getting up, going to work every day. I mean, okay, if that's what you're gonna do. They're gonna keep it. They're gonna keep it. You know. But we'll see. Anyways, that's the reading, guys. Please know that whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself together, all of our different situations are individual. So don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't try to put yourself in anybody else's shoes. Your experience is your experience. Your happiness is your happiness. Okay. So, you know, Jose, what you talking about, Papa Let? You don't even look like the right skin tone be fooling with that energy. You better leave Big Papa alone. When you call me Big Papa. Okay, I done heard about some of y'all folks of the wrong nationality messing with him. Okay, you might want to leave homie alone, shouty. You don't know what you're talking about, bruh. Anyways, that's y'all's reading. I love you guys. And I hope that, like I said, my message finds the right person. I'm gonna go. I will see you guys in the next reading. I love you, little guy. Later, shoe.